Hey guys, Matt Allen here. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today we're headed out on the water to do some fall bass fishing. Today should be a lot of fun. This lake does not get a fall drawdown, and as a result, it tends to keep some really good grass even as we go through fall. So we're going power fishing today. I'm starting out with a chatterbait. We'll throw topwater, maybe some swim baits, underspin, who knows? I don't know what all we're going to throw. I'm gonna start out chasing those bluegill eaters up around the grass with that guy right there, but we'll just adapt to the conditions. Let's get to fishing. Okay. Strong start. There's one. Little guy, but he'll get us started. Throwing the chatterbait. Little jackhammer, the chatter shad on the back of it. Let's see if we can get some more. That was interesting. So I've gone probably 45 minutes since that last bite. That one was on that jackhammer again. Just a beautiful little natural bluegill type color here. That green pumpkin on the back to fill it out. I just finally powered up my units for the first time today, and you have to hit OK on the screen. I reached down to hit OK and my rod pulled, which makes me feel like maybe I need to slow it down, or maybe I need to break my cadence, because it was right on the pause that fish ate that thing. That was interesting. Come on out of there. Nice. Look at that guy. It's on that mega bass sling shad. Nice fish. I'll tell you what, guys, it's actually been a tough day, period. It's been 2.5 hours. Well, I caught a fish in between. About 20 minutes ago I caught one, but he was little, so I didn't even bother to show him to you. But all in all, I have had a brutal time trying to get bit. So we had a big cool down, and today is the first day that it's starting to warm back up. I'm all the way down to a sun shirt here in the afternoon, right? I really thought that the fish would be feeling that, so I came to a shallower place, lots of grass, right? I thought that would be the deal. Thought I'd target some bluegill eaters, just do something different today. They're not having it. So I pushed way back into the shallows. Look at all this grass. I mean, it's ridiculous. Caught that little one around the corner. I saw two good ones, just caught that one. That one came out of this laydown, and that was the first cast. I've got a sneaking suspicion when I stand up I could get another one. Let's find out. Gotcha, little guy. Another one on that sling shad. Look at him, all head. That's all right. We'll find your big brother. While I'm snagged up. Man, it's becoming predictable. Another little guy, but that's all right. It's becoming predictable just how slow they want this bait. We noticed it first thing, right? That second chatterbait fish ate that thing when I paused and it was falling to bottom. That's not typical behavior. I threw a bunch of top water. I had some short strikes, had a couple other short strikes on the chatterbait. I went to a fluke. I'm trying to fish and talk, but I went to a fluke. I had a couple fish. I was fishing it fast, the way I like to fish a fluke. Normally I fish a fluke like half in the water, half out, jumping, right? Couple short strikes, but they just wouldn't get it. I finally slowed down and I went to this mega bass. This bait is super soft. So I don't throw a fluke a lot anymore, like the actual Zoom super fluke. Usually I'm throwing a whiplash shad. That's an X-Zone bait, and it's got this amazing little glide to it. It's incredible. But I put a 4/0 hook in that, and these fish were in such a weird mood that I went to this mega bass, and I can get away with a 2/0 hook. This thing is super soft, super soft. So I've got a 2/0 EWG super line in there, and I always throw a fluke on braid to leader. The water's clear, the fish are in such a weird mood that I switched over to straight fluorocarbon, and the 2/0 with straight fluoro, I can still set that hook. I'm fishing it a quarter of the speed of normal. That's how I'm getting bit. I'm hoping we get a good one to make this all worth it. We'll see. But I mean, today, if I had been betting, I would have bet today would be really good. You know, we're at a good time of year. Weather-wise, I thought this was it. It would shine, they'd feed today, and they're just not. So we've really had to slow it down, and you know, a 1-2 punch between the chatterbait and this little guy here. And the chatterbait, I started there because I wanted to imitate a bluegill. I knew there was a lot of grass in this place, and when I get in around that grass, you know, in a lot of places in the fall there is no grass, but I knew that there is here, and I thought they'd be eating bluegills, and that's why, let me grab it. That again is why I went to this one right here. A jackhammer with that Z-Man on the back of it, just a nice solid lit up bluegill type profile. So I started there. I wanted the commotion of a blade. That's why I threw the chatterbait over, say, a swim jig or something like that. I wanted that vibration. I wanted that flash to pull fish. And then now that I'm seeing that they're in some sort of a funky mood, we've switched over to that sling shad. And I just switched colors too because I ran out of my bag, went to this one, immediately got bit on this color too. But just gonna keep slinging here. Hopefully we run into a good one or a couple of good ones. We can wrap this thing up strong, but not the day I was expecting, but fun all the same because we've been able to adapt, completely change the technique, fish it slow, and convince these sluggish fish to bite. Chatterbait fish. Same size though. Man, I came out to an outer grass line, the overlooked stuff. That took 2 casts. Let's keep going. Come on, get out of there. Just slow fishing that sling shad. It's a fish here, a fish there. I'm definitely not killing them, but I'll tell you what, the wind that has plagued me all day is laying down as it gets cool this evening. I need to go put my hoodie back on. It's getting pretty chilly, but I'm gonna go a couple more minutes, I think. I don't know, I kind of expect them to turn on because it should have been so much better than it is. And now it's laying down. I don't know, I gotta keep fishing. A little better fish. Just continuing to play that slow game. Thank you, friend. And I am liking this bait. I'm able to go really slow, really methodical, but it's still, when I twitch it, it's got a sharp dart to it. It's a combination of a very finessey bait with still very quick actions and crazy soft. I like it. Another solid one. I mean, they're not giants by any means, but they're solid. I'm definitely getting some more play as we get lower light, but I know what lives in here. I mean, there's good fish in here, and today is just not the day, but you never know, so we're gonna keep going. Little guy. We're gonna find a good one. We are. We're gonna end it with a good one. It's not this one. Nice. Well, he ate it like he was a big one. I've been waiting for that opportunity all afternoon. It has slicked off. It's calm. It's beautiful, frankly. It's chilly, but it's beautiful. But I just knew this giant dog X, the way these fish are wanting things that are slower than normal, more subtle than normal, the giant dog X plays into that so well. But we just had so much chop on the water, too much chop for it to be effective. I was hoping at the end of the day that it would chill out just like it has. I'm hoping we get a shot at a good one. We've not missed a big one all day. I've seen a couple good ones with my eyes up in the cover, just sort of sliding around. But it's not like we've blown an opportunity. We never got one, but we have adapted and caught quite a few fish. So I'm really happy with that, but I'm hoping we can end strong. That would be a fun way to end it if we caught a good one. Get over here, little guy. There's one. Tell you what, he's not the biggest bass in the lake, but I think we're gonna end it on a frogfish. Look at this sunset. This is awesome. Guys, today, for me, today was a lesson in patience. Flat out. This time of year, oh, I just got bit. This time of year, I like to power fish. I like to fish fast. And most days I can do it. For whatever reason today, they weren't having it. They weren't. And that requires patience, right? I was still able to use power fishing techniques, but I had to adapt. And the reality is not every day that we're on the water is incredible conditions. Not every day you find yourself on a lake full of giants, right? Being able to adapt, that's what I hope today was for you guys, was a lesson in adaptability. Because I'm telling you right now, it would have been easy to blank today. Really easy. If I had stuck to my guns and powered, I don't know if I would have caught one. Maybe I would have caught one. I don't think I would have caught much else. Adapting to your conditions, even when the calendar says it's go time, the weather forecast says it's go time. You get there, and for whatever reason, the fish aren't playing, you've got to adapt. Guys, I'm gonna link everything I used in the video description for you. I think I caught them on 4 different baits, all very unique. I caught them on some really fun rods today too. A lot of high-end stuff. Caught them on, like I was using a St. Croix Legend Extreme, a Fenwick World Class, an NRX Plus by G Loomis. Just some super fun combos. I'll link that stuff too. I really enjoyed today. It was a grinder for me. I was out here a long time and I didn't catch the size that I expected. But putting the puzzle pieces together, that's special too, right? That's when you grow as an angler. So at the end of the day, looking back, I'm really glad that I was out here. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.